Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
I want the record to reflect this. My brother's case is an unsolved murder. Nobody ever got arrested, tried, or convicted for that murder. And I understand and I know that murder has no statute of limitation. So people who were involved in that murder, right, who are still alive, not people that's dead or whatever, or that's incarcerated, you know, they may be fearful when I put the story out, the documentary out, because they may feel like, if they were involved, they might be implicated. Rest assured, you don't have to worry about that. I'm not an informant. I never have been. I'm not going to say anybody's name. Anybody who was involved, I will not say their name. Street name, government name, or otherwise. That's not me. I'm not like that. I've never been like that. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about that. I'm not a rat. Never have been. I want the record to reflect that. But I will tell the story, the true story as it needs to be told. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's involved in the story that's no longer here, I can elaborate on that because they're no longer here. I'm not going to speak about somebody that's here. Somebody that's returned to the essence of somebody, even somebody that's incarcerated, I ain't even going to speak about that because you never know. They can get a reversal and come home. So I'm not going to say anything that's going to incriminate anybody that's alive. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. That's not my aim. That's my intention. My intention is just to set the record straight and to tell the truth.
It's upon me. I love you. I know my way, because my reward, this ain't my reward.
Well, let me hold
None of it. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it. My reward is when he welcomes me back into his kingdom.
Absolutely.
And I see all of our people waiting on us. But dude try to rob me, listen, dude. You can have it. Then where you gonna live? No? Okay. I'm a Brooklyn dude, man. Ain't nothing soft about me.
You said
ain't nothing sweet about me, man. I just do comedy. I come from Tompkins Project. Jay know me, Todd know me. Right across the street from Marcy. I had to hold it down. You got Marcy right here, you got Sumner right here, and we was in the middle holding it down on both sides. So Marcy come through. That's our time, Jay. They slopping all of them for Marcy. They come through. I knew Danny, all of them. Ben, Killer Ben, K-Sar lived in my building. God bless you, Dad. I know Glaze, Supreme Team. What up, Glaze?
Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And what I'm gonna talk about, this is my ministry. I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. I used to be part of the problem. Now what I'm seeking to do, I'm seeking to be part of the solution. How did I utilize this platform? How do I share my story, my life experience as my ministry to get these kids to stop picking the brick, making these multi-billion-dollar prison systems their permanent address? You see what it say? Crime doesn't pay. Today, what I'm gonna talk about this. Here it is. I'm gonna talk about the late Calvin Hudson, aka K-Son, from Tompkins. Right now, where I seen that his brother, you know what I'm saying right now, Born Magnetic, supposed to be doing a documentary in regards to his life and his death, and what led to his death, how he died or whatever. And basically, like I say, I was looking at that, and as I was looking at that, I'm curious because this is something that I want to know myself. I want to know exactly who, killed, a murder, K-Sean and his girl Tawana. Why? Because once again, for years, right now, even when it happened, the name that was mentioned that was responsible for that hit was my name, Brian Glaze Gibbs, and the Eminem crew. But right now, like I say, I didn't have nothing to do with that. If I would have, that would have been part of my plea agreement. Calvin Hudson was not a name, or Tawana was not a name that I pled guilty to. Because once again, what the sense when these folks try to come at me and saying that at one point in time, from June of 1987 to November of 1988, that I had one murder a week for a year and a half. So this is not what I say. This is not what I came up with. This is not the number that I came up with. Because once again, this is not me. I'm going by law enforcement, not street talk, not, all these individuals that's over here gossiping, saying, I did this, I didn't do this, I did. You know what, like I say, I wish I didn't do none of that stuff. I wish I was not in part of that criminal mentality destroying my community. You know, I wish that right now was what I'm doing now. I would have been doing that way back when, and I would have been way ahead of the game. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna read an article from the New York Times. Okay, May 16, 1988. What did it say? Couple shot to death in a Brooklyn project. Okay, here it is. That was deep. And even right now, a man and a woman who the police say was apparently involved in a drug dealing was shot and killed in a Brooklyn housing project last night, officials say. Kelvin Hudson, 23-year-old, was found in his 12th floor apartment in the Tompkins houses at 85 Tompkins Avenue in the Bedford-Stuyvesant section. The police say he died of multiple gunshot wounds. Tawana Wilson, 20, the woman described as Mr. Hudson's girlfriend, was found in the stairway leading to the 11th floor of the same apartment building. She was shot several times in the chest. Both victims was declared dead at the scene. Okay, once again, from my understanding, when that happened, as I say, I was at war. Okay, I was at war with Keshawn, may his soul rest in peace and spirit be lifted, with Allah Justice, with they little group, they little crew. We was at war. We was going back and forth. Okay? And right now, as we going back and forth, guess what? Here it is. Any and everything goes. At one point in time, these individuals, I didn't know it until time went on. They had me several times. They had me several times. I didn't even know it. One time they had me, and they caught me on a block near Lafayette Garden. And when they caught me, they was on their way from a wake. And it was Allah Justice, Keshawn, and they partner. And right now, all 5%ers. So here it is right now, like when I'm out and about, you know, got my little bobo, got my little felat suit on, my bulletproof vest, my little jewels, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about right now, chain, medallion, okay, right now, link, gold and diamond bracelet, round table ring, you know what I'm saying, period, Rolex watch. I got all that. And the different, when they approach me, I seen them coming. I'm like, oh man. Me, my first response, run. Like DMC say, run, 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 run. I didn't do that. I couldn't do that. Because once again, that street I was on was a one way. And I'm not a great driver. Even if I would have like took a fast cut and try to jump into that Volvo and try to back it up, you know, onto a one-way street, guess what? I would have crashed. So once I would have crashed, they would have came at me. I'm trapped in a car. So now you got 3 guns. Most likely they was carrying, you know, I don't know, 44 Magnum, 357 Magnum, you know, 45, 9, whatever they was carrying. I'd have been trapped. I would have had nowhere to go. So the difference was, like when they came up on me and I seen them, the person stood by me, another person drove up in my car, and I stood there, you know, right there, with this hand right here, bending down. As I stood there with this hand right there, bending down, what I'm doing is right now, like I'm positioning myself, like I got a gun. So as Allah just embraced me, as he embraced me, he felt the bulletproof vest. And when he felt the bulletproof vest, he made a comment, man, you right. I said, come on, man, you know who I am. I stay right. Mind you, I'm playing poker. I'm bluffing in all outdoors. So now, me and Keshawn, we getting the stare down. This, you know, light skin, you know, wavy hair brother, stocky, looking at me. I'm looking at him. We staring each other down back and forth. He's not flinching, I'm not flinching. Mind you, it's 3 of them against me. So that's why I say right now, I did a piece about Mambo mentality. I knew when my Mambo mentality came out, that particular day did. So right now, despite they looking at me, they waiting for me to make a move, I'm waiting for them to make a move. Okay? So here it is, Allah Justice come along with that political line. Come on, Glaze, you my man, that's my man. Yeah, I gotta squash this. Okay? What choice did I really have? I got vests, jewelry, No guns. They got me. 3 against 1. But I'm fronting. I'm playing poker. So right now it's, okay, cool. I accept that olive branch. Sometimes you got to accept that olive branch for what it is. So I didn't really have a choice. They didn't know it, but I knew it. I accept that olive branch. I said, yeah, you're right, man. I said, you know what? Here it is. I appreciate the fact when I was away fighting that body. You know, I met him through phone conversations through Tut that you want to come see me. That anything I needed done, you offer me your assistant. You know, me and you talk. I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that when Hollywood was murdered, you sent word through the street, let me know that the homicide detective had me as their #1 suspect. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of that, man. I said, I just want to ask you one thing. You know, and he said, what is that? Did you kill Wood? Did you kill Christopher Brother Hollywood? This, you know, like I say, light skin, wavy head brother looked at me. And these are his exact words. If you kill somebody, will you tell me? Okay, you right. But what he just told me in a roundabout way that he did, that he was responsible for Wood's death. So automatically right now is, guess what? That's all I need to know. So now here come our Lord Justice, yo, man, I want to get down with Eminem. Okay? Despite what anybody else come along and say, no, dinosaur years later, oh, I didn't make no money, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't do that. History is history. I don't have to, I'm just telling history, what took place. Here it is, Allah just came, say you want to get down for me. Okay, cool, no problem. So to me, no problem. I already knew he can't be trusted. I already knew right now that he conspired to kill my brother. He wanted to rob and kill my brother. I already knew his right-hand man killed Hollywood. But yet and still he telling me, right now they willing, because they did. They backed down. They backed down. They put their gun down. They held back. They had me outnumbered, but they didn't know it. And I didn't realize this till years later, that they was coming up the block and they said, oh shit. And they driving in the cab, they looking, yo, that's Glaze. They know they got me. As they walking back up the block and they decided what they're gonna do. They said, we can get him. We can murder this cat. But the only difference is we can get him, but he gonna get one of us. And they didn't want to take that chance. So automatically, not knowing I'm not strapped, they could have lit me up like a, you know, the 4th of July. Bah, 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 bah. I like Christmas like a Christmas tree. But guess what? Here it is. They didn't believe in the odds. They felt based upon my reputation, the odds was against them. Not knowing the odds was heavily in their favor. So the difference was when Just came to me and me and Kayshawn talk and we call ourselves, you know, saying unofficially squashing it, what choice do I have? 3 against 1. So now, when he told me he want to get down with me, man, bro, let me know what you need. Do you need coke? You know what I'm saying? Do you need crack, heroin? Let me know what you need. Because once again, I'm at his mercy. I'm letting him know you want to get down with Eminem, money, murder. I got you. Come see me. Whatever you need, I take care of you. Knowing in the back of my mind, you come through, it's over. So the difference is right now, that particular night, Josh got hit in his face. You know what I'm saying? Josh almost died. I missed a golden opportunity. I missed a golden opportunity because I went after somebody and missed somebody just as dangerous as I am. Okay? Somebody just as dangerous. So right now is, guess what? They were responsible for throwing the firebomb through Fat Cat Mother House, killing Fat Cat's sister. Okay? Here it is, because King Allah, the kidnapper, told him that I lived there. I didn't live there, but I just left there probably an hour before that. You know, and you just listen and you look at all that. So the difference is right now is, guess what? The hit was out. Here it is, I couldn't get close up on him no more. I can't get close up on Just no more. So here it is right now. This was a joint effort from me and Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols. Basically right now, guess what? He wanted them. He wanted them bad. And what he did was put 190, a brand new 190 Mercedes-Benz, 190D, 190E, whatever they wanted. A brand new, whatever the value was of a 190 Mercedes-Benz, that particular layer, guess what? That was the going price on Justice, Calvin McLeod, and K-Sean, Calvin Hudson Head. That was the price. Right now, coming from, right now, me and Cat. Just so happened right now, when K-Sean got murdered, that particular day, right now in Tompkins. And right now, guess what? I never paid nobody a 190. So the difference is right now is it didn't come from me. I didn't have nothing to do with that. So I'm just as curious as y'all guys are to see what, his brother Born Magnetic, like what did he discover? Because I'm anxious too. I want to see. I want to know exactly what took place with, K-Sean. Because I know right now, he wouldn't let me or my people got that close up on him under any circumstance while busting his guns. So you mean to tell me his girl died in the staircase? He died. No headshot wound. He died. That means the people that killed him was close to him. Closer than I ever would have been able to get to him. Otherwise, guess what? K-Sean would still be alive. Hey, listen, folks. You see what it say? Look what it say. Crime doesn't pay. Because it doesn't. It's no shortcut in life. Only thing come fast is trouble. Easy to get into, hard to get out. Like I told you right now, Wes, guess what? If you choose the wrong road, guess what's going to happen? Either you're going to end up dead at an early age. At a very early age. Not having lived a full life. Or you're going to end up here like so many other fallen soldiers. Dying in a cold jail cell. I don't care what anybody say. Guess what? Street life is for suckers. Take it from somebody that know crime doesn't pay. If I, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs, can change, anybody can change. Because change comes from within. Don't let nobody tell you, get you caught up into that nonsense because it's overrated. The street man, the working man, the working woman is the hero, not the street guys. We are losers. Thank you. Hit that like button, subscribe. Peace, love, and prosperity. Get your merch. Get your merch. It's in the description box. Get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, a true story of crack, money, murder, and redemption. By email me, Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Peace, love, and prosperity.
What is Penoxol? Penoxol is an over-the-counter, 100% natural nutritional supplement. Those who take Penoxol regularly have reported improved blood pressure, better blood flow to the heart, and increased oxygen flow to the brain, increasing mental alertness. What makes Penoxol so powerful is its perfect balance of safe, natural amino acids and herbs. Each of the ingredients brings its own benefits to promoting overall cardiovascular health, which can also contribute to lowering risks for stroke, heart attack, and kidney failure. To learn more about the ingredients in Penoxol and see the research yourself, visit us online at www.penoxol.com. Help your heart today with Penoxol. We guarantee you'll feel better with Penoxol. Visit us online or by calling toll-free 1-844-PENOXOL. That's 1-844-726-6965. Feel better, live stronger. Penoxol, that's all.